10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alex Rogen lives in a small trailer park in the California mountains. He has a dream to go to college.
You guys think I'm gonna hang out here, watch you shine your pickup? Forget it, man. I'm doing something with my life.
Start a career.
You really are leaving here, aren't you?
Of course I'm going away. We're both going away.
Both of us, Alex.
And most of all, to get out.
You get your chance. Important thing is when it comes, you gotta grab it with both hands.
Then, one night, a mysterious stranger offers Alex an opportunity he never dreamed of.
Who are you?
I'm Centauri, and you may... No, you must trust me implicitly. Get in.
Nothing Alex Rogen has ever imagined could prepare him for what he is about to experience.
Hey.
Why was Alex chosen? And will he ever return?
Where are we going?
Trust me. Oh, you're gonna love it. Love it.
Look out!
Oh, dear.
The Last Starfighter. His adventure in space is about to begin.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good golly, Miss Molly. Welcome, Space Cadets. Welcome to the show today, where we enter the world of 1984 science fiction classic, The Last Starfighter. If you ever dreamed that your high score in a video game could save the galaxy, and I'm sure all of us Mass Effect players have, Joe?
Yeah,
This
sure.
is the movie for you, because we're going to break down the groundbreaking effects, the epic space battles, and the heart and the soul that's in this movie, this magic 1980s movie. So like the stream, share it out, subscribe, get chatting and all that other good stuff as we head to Rylos. Not Rylos, not Rylos, that would be a
Rylos.
different thing. Rylos would be people that come out with The Last Jedi. and
Yeah, they're shippers
ship.
and they're scary people.
Exactly.
Yes.
This is Rylos, so don't make that mistake. So yeah, welcome everybody. This should be a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
This is a fun movie, a beautiful movie, as I say, full of heart and soul. You know, it's kind of shit you wouldn't get now.
No.
Right,
Not at
I dread them rediscovering this movie and then trying to remake it.
Oh, don't ever make a remake of it. No,
Don't
please.
speak that into existence, Pope.
Do not wish
Don't
that
do
into
it.
existence. Much as I'd like to see the remaining cast members who are a lot of them are still with us, like Lance Guest and Catherine Mary Stewart, get reprising perhaps their older selves in it and getting some work. No, let's not will that into existence.
Yeah, it's like, let's just not.
Do
Yeah.
not do that. But
Let's just rewatch this one and love it.
exactly, it's one and done. Although they always talked about a sequel, but it never happened. I don't think. Well, I don't think anything ever got off the ground. Off the ground, ha ha ha! Rockets and all that, cars, all that good stuff. No, never give them ideas. Welcome to everybody in the chat, though. Obviously, we're live on YouTube, and I see lots of our regular favorites there. You guys that support the channel and the show, Snorty, Big Dave. Okay, I saw it's doing the at name thing again. So Davina Duckworth, E.C. Thompson, Snorty, I said, didn't I? D-Bud Martin is here. Just about everybody here that's got a range. All the wrenches are here, so we're going to be wrenched
You know who
out.
doesn't? I don't.
You don't have a wrench. You see, then you don't have anything to do then. Aren't you? You're a lucky person.
But I am monitoring your chats.
Well, you are, thank you. Yes, and over in Rumble, we are, of course, over there too. And Joe has already posted a chat in there. Still working on trying to get those ported over to at least the YouTube side so they can show on screen. And we're live on Twitter.
I just boosted you on X.
You boosted
mate, so
an X.
we'll see.
X. Let's call it X. Let's be precise and call it X. It says here I'm broadcasting from Azerbaijan, according to X. That's my country of origin. No, only kidding. It says Canada, the great Kazakhstan. And speaking of being in Canada, we've had a very mild fall here in the prairies. Finally, winter arrived, and here's me out with Ivy at our local ponds. She was loving it. Honestly, she would have stayed out there all day. She doesn't care how cold it is. She loves it. She has got a very nice coat, and we put a little coat on her, and she's got lots of hair. So she was just in her element out there. So meanwhile, I had 6 layers of clothes and Wellington boots on, and it was freezing to death, but never mind. So that was winter has arrived. I just had to show that, my little girl.
You go, man.
I couldn't help it. And I'm surrounded today by pigskin handling fans, leather fluffers, leather ball fluffers. We got a Seattle t-shirt on there. We've got a guy with a Patriots.
My team.
And I know that Dr. Michael Jones is also into the fondling balls.
His team, after yesterday,
man.
is leading their division. Yes.
Yep.
He likes fondling balls. That's true.
He likes dub bears.
Dub bears.
I thought I hit that part of my life.
Even I know that sketch.
Yep.
And Freddie Colton is in the chat, my streaming pal from the comics division, and always welcome to come on this show, of course. The great and very humorous Freddie. He wrote a science fiction classic, 70s Once Made a Friend, The End. Thoughts? I never made a friend, ever. I made many enemies. Would have been nice to just write a science fiction classic where everyone was really friendly and nobody attacks any other planets, or just everyone just gets along fine until they're 30 and then they're executed.
Yep.
Well, that's been done, hasn't it?
That's another book we got to do someday.
Well, Logan's Run. Well, just for Jenny Agutter, I would do that one.
Oh,
dude.
I'd do a Jenny Agutter any day. Wait a minute.
It's a great. That movie has a great soundtrack.
It does.
It has. All electronic.
Jerry Goldsmith.
Yeah, Jerry Goldsmith. Yes, he's.
He was on a roll in the late 70s. You had that, Star Trek: The Motion Picture, which has possibly the best soundtrack ever written.
Yeah, Star Trek: The Motion Picture. The soundtrack was great, and it acted as an ASMR for the movie. So halfway through, you could have a nice nap for an hour and then wake up and still nothing had happened.
You will take me, Cook Unit.
Yeah. So I would love to. So Freddie, I thought I'd added you to my group, Freddie, the DM group. Well, let me tell you what. Just give me 1 second, and we'll add you. And if you want to come on, and as long as you just realize that I'm the boss here, this isn't like comics division where anything can happen.
Yeah, this is pretty much going to be a quickie for me. I can only stay for like the first half hour. So.
You only want a quickie?
Yeah, quickie. I got to go fondle balls, like you said.
That's right.
That's what I do in Vegas. I install glory holes.
Well, it's a good. Somebody has to do it, and it's good money.
Yeah.
I thought I'd added Freddie. Are you just at Freddie Colton on Twitter? What are you on Twitter? I can't remember.
Hey, Joe, I'm sorry I missed it yesterday.
There he is, at Freddie Colton.
No worries, man. Always invited, never obligated.
There you go. I've put the link in. I've sent you, DM'd you the link. And I really thought that. You're in my show panel. Pretty sure you are. You see, you just want special treatment. Just because he's a superstar now. Being on Comics' show.
Either that or he's like my brother. He can't be bothered with
He doesn't read messages from peons
high-tech.
like me.
Yeah. Right?
You're invited to every show, Freddie. If I add you to my official show panel group on Twitter, it means you have a permanent invite.
Panel
You're welcome
only.
to join on.
Panel only.
Yes.
It's
So
that one.
he's away from home. Well, then come on next year. You're always welcome. If it's a show you're interested in, do it. So, but anyway, let's talk about this. Today we're doing a science fiction classic that we all know and love. Some of you from your childhood. Some of, but for me and Joe from our definitely adulthood.
Teen years. Well, actually,
No, wait,
84?
Hell, I'd been in the military for 3 years. by then.
84, yeah. I was on
4
on
years.
Hood. I was on Hood.
Yeah, I was in 4 years in the RAF by that time. So, but it's also a movie I've held in fond regard. Those Pauls aren't going to fondle themselves.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what I keep saying to my wife. So, you don't just feel weird. Don't, Freddie, don't feel weird. Just jump on. That's the way it is. And you know, it's just
That's the way we roll.
You get a permanent invite. That means you're welcome to any show. So today, let's talk about this wonderful, wonderful movie. This wonderful messaging, and just a heartwarming coming of age, kind of a fairy tale story in a way. Really, I've always felt about this movie. It's a bit of a fairy tale. It's escapist fairy tale. Rather than just pure science fiction. So the stats. We always like to start with the stats. So here we go. So released in July 1984, the same week as Ghostbusters and Gremlins.
Talk about a week to go to the movies.
Dude,
I
it
know.
was. Absolutely.
Three absolute legends all in the same.
I know. I mean, it shows you what we were spoiled. 84 was a good year. We were spoiled for choice. Spoiled for choice there. And I don't know. People say, oh, well, there's such and such a movie out. That's the movie that's taking all the audience this week, and another one suffers. I would go to all of them.
Yeah. I was going to say, I lived at the theater, man. I used to go to all of them, too. Yeah. More than once.
Exactly.
They got my money more than once if it was good, for sure.
For sure. Oh, there was plenty of movies I did that for. But joint Universal Studios at Lorimar production, which we'll talk about a little bit later as well. Budget of $15 million. A large chunk of that, of course, was on the digital effects. Domestic box office of 28 million, nearly 29 million, so borderline profitable. Wasn't an enormous hit because a lot of competition, and limited international release, which is why I never saw this movie in the cinema. I saw it in a VHS release because it didn't show widely in the UK, which was annoying. It got a limited release, but I was living in a fairly remote area with a small cinema, and it never came to it. But despite that, over the years, it's been the Toxic Man through spelling. It's done consistently well over the years. 1984, the Van Halen albums on TV, cable TV, physical media. So it's done very well since, and of course, it's got a huge reputation. Beloved. One of these movies become beloved now, which is why we like to talk about it, of course. So Lorimar, as we mentioned, they were merging with another company called Telepictures at the time, and they wanted out of theatrical and wanted to focus more on their TV. So they didn't market the movie as much as they might have, which is a real shame.
Star Trek 3. Hang on a second.
Yes.
Big Davik says in the chat, Star Trek 3 also came out in 1984.
Well,
it might be that might be Star Trek 2 because
no, he's right. It's Star Trek 3.
2 came out in 82.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Star Trek 3.
So
yeah, that's the search for Spock. I was fixing to say because I saw them actually filming in San Francisco for Part 4. Yeah, that's where I got confused.
Because this is
in
some of the
1986.
competition.
So yeah.
So this is what we had in 1984, and I've left a few out, and I didn't count Ghostbusters or Gremlins in science fiction like some people do. The Terminator.
Oh my God.
Was 1984. Dune. The David Lynch Dune. Star Trek 3, The Search for More Money. was 2010, the year we made contact.
What a great, underrated movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
I do too. It is
My
Way
fantastic.
underrated movie.
My God, it's full of stars.
It's Starman. Another
Starman.
wonderful
John
movie.
Carpenter. A lot of people forget John Carpenter did that movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
One of John
Awesome.
Carpenter's more romantic movies.
Yeah, well, it's one of the few that got him Academy Award nominations.
Yep.
I think Bridges got nominated for an Oscar
I
for
think
that
he
one.
did.
Green
And to
means
this,
go, yellow
that-
means go faster.
That's
Yeah.
like, to this day, I use that line. Red means stop, green means go, yellow means go faster.
Yellow means go very fast.
The
I
Adventures
will
of Buckaroo,
drive.
The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
Dude.
Another movie we're definitely
How many
gonna do here.
future actors that we did not know at the time were in that? I remember Jeff Goldblum
Yeah.
running around in a cowboy hat with 6 guns and chaps and shit. That
Guys,
was wow.
I got some like advice, okay? No matter where you go, there you are.
There you are. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Wasn't it? Don't keep wanting to say John Grisham.
John Big Booty.
Yeah.
Booty.
Booty.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Peter Weller had a couple of movies on this.
RoboCop. Yeah.
Because he was in, wasn't Peter Weller in Trancers, which is at the bottom too?
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Buckaroo Banzai has that weird last line where he's like, "So what? Big deal."
Yep.
yes,
Jamaican.
The Toxic Avenger, nice little B movie.
God.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Dreamscape, which is a very underrated movie.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Very underrated.
Learning how to defend yourself in dreams
Kind of
and stuff.
Inception.
Right.
Before
it was very
Inception.
cool, man. I always bring this up. The guy that was the little runt in friggin' 48 Hours, the one that they were, had the money in his car and he had to pick it up and everything. That's the same guy who plays the assassin in that movie that he has to fight. And it's a good movie. Fantastic movie.
Great movie. What else was? So we had The Ice Pirates.
Yes, that's a
which is
cult classic.
Pretty cool movie.
Robert Urich.
HBO
What's
every
up?
night.
Yeah, swashbuckling. And then Trancers, which is a brilliant movie that we're definitely going to do one of these days. It's dystopian, which I love. Time travel and dystopian.
You could do every movie on this list on this show.
And what's cool about this list, too, is other than Star Trek 3, they're all originals.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
2010 is...
Book.
2010 is a sequel, but it was a
But it's a unique...
new story.
Yeah. Yeah.
it was
Some of the
actually-
lore is shared with 2001, but it's really its own story, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So
Will I Dream?
Yeah.
yes,
Such a good movie, man. Like I
It
said, I
is.
love both of those.
great
Yeah.
cast. Yeah, it's a good movie. So those were some of the things, and there's others like Philadelphia Experiment was out that year. Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet. That's
the
another
Comet,
Catherine
yeah.
Mary Stewart.
Catherine Mary Stewart movie, yes. So
Yep.
there's a lot of good stuff out that year. This is what it was up against, and I think it holds its own against most of these. The Last Starfighter. So let me just take that off. So I'm glad somebody was mentioning what it was up against, because I'd went to the trouble of making a list
And checking it twice.
and checking
as
it
often
twice.
do.
This is
He's
what we do on
OCD
this
about his
show.
lists.
This is
Yes.
what we do on this show. This is what we
Yes.
do.
But what a year to be a movie fan. I mean, you have The Terminator, Star Trek 3, Last Starfighter, all the Gremlins, all of it.
Oh, I know. And that's just the.
You know they're fixing to make a Gremlins 3. They're
I
fixing to
know.
do that.
They keep
Yep.
threatening to.
They do. They've threatened it. Who knows what that will be like?
Yeah.
So why is this such an important movie, The Last Starfighter? Because it kind of is. It has a lot of importance because of the effects. Well, here's some of the artwork. Obviously, we've got these various posters.
Yeah, this was one of the very early movies that used a lot of CGI. Like this and Tron were it.
Yeah, and Tron hadn't done it as photorealism either. It was just because of the world of Tron. It could look like computer graphics, so they didn't have to go to the trouble of doing photorealism. Oh, yes.
And this is one of those movies, and Tron was as well, that I grew up with because, it was all on VHS when I was a kid. So I would go to the video store and rent this, Tron, Flight of the Navigator, all those old movies that I just loved.
I don't think Joe Dante is going to be involved with Gremlins 3 from what we're hearing, but
I'll look up the article. I covered it a couple weeks ago. I'll look it up real quick.
So Colonel Jones Squall 1, this is a TV staple for many years, especially cable.
HBO.
The Gunstar.
That's a unique design for the Starfighter too.
It's the Gunstar. Right?
That is the Gunstar. Yeah, that's pretty damn awesome, man.
So it's historically significant because of these digital effects, photorealistic ones, which looked something. I mean, you got stuff like this, which just incredible. So they didn't want to use model miniatures. They wanted fully computer generated spacecraft, the environments, the battle scenes, planetary scenes.
And for the time, this was super advanced.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is incredible, Great designs as well. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And CGI was in its infancy then. So you mentioned Tron, which was the most notable one I can think of up to that point. I mean, there'd been bits and pieces of it in other movies. Obviously, Lucas was using stuff, but to use it to render entire battle scenes photorealistically.
I don't think that had ever been done before. They tried to do this.
And they really wanted to do that so they could make the movie different. They wanted to be differentiate themselves that way. So it's a brave move. Tron, as we say, had done it, but as you can see, they did it they didn't have to make it photorealistic. In fact, it wouldn't have worked that way.
Yeah, it was supposed to look artificial and digital.
That's right. Yeah. So you had the Gunstar fighters were photorealistic. There's Tron. Tron was this kind of stuff, but the Gunstar. Look at that. It's beautiful.
The level of detail they got out of 1984 CGI too, because we're talking like very, very primitive computers.
Okay, real quick before we get too far away from it, Zaslav says that Gremlins 3, Steven Spielberg is back as executive producer, and the original's writer Chris Columbus is on board to write and direct. He will be directing it.
So Dante isn't involved. No.
But that means we have a chance at it being good because a lot of the originals are.
The original writer is.
So I wonder if I'm in the minority where I think the second movie is better than the first.
You are in the minority. I don't even remember the second movie.
Second one was a very different movie.
Yeah. I think that's what made it work.
Flavor.
Well, anyways,
it's good though. I think I prefer the first one, but the second one wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
I remember the first one.
So you got the Kodan fleet. You've got planetary landscapes. You got star bases and star fields. You got a car.
Yeah, the flying car.
And we're going to talk about the star car.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the star car for sure. You had stuff like this with the attack on the base. All the battle sequences. Just wonderful stuff. And at the time, it's like, wow, this looks really good, 27 minutes of CGI in total, which was unheard of at the time for a movie. And of course, to do it, we talked a little bit about technology. Well, it was a company called Digital Productions that founded by John Whitney Jr., Gary Demos, pioneers of modern CGI. The producers went to them and said, "We want to do this. We want to make it all digital." I think they had to scale back a little bit because of time and cost, but they used supercomputer imaging. So vastly more powerful than the systems used by other VFX studios in the early 80s. So they had the ability, because they used these Crays, the big Cray computer, to do high resolution, motion blurred and shaded CGI.
So what's hilarious is something you could do with, Blender or whatever. Now,
your phone now.
You're using something the size of a wardrobe in order to.
So I know it's crazy. Now you can do it on your phone. There's one of the Crays. It was a Cray XMP supercomputer.
Look at the size of those damn things, man.
So
it's the size of a phone booth.
Damn,
it is incredible. So they had. the Gunstar, for instance, 3000 by 5000 resolution on the Cray supercomputer. Each frame took 48 hours to render. Each frame.
Wow.
So, because in the making of, the guy they brought in to supervise this said, okay, when's the movie coming out? How many of these scenes do you want? So it takes this many polygons and this one. He said, you're not going to get your movie the day you want it because it's going to take you another year. Just by the math.
When you look at it, you said there's 20 minutes of CGI in this movie, and every
27.
frame took 2 days to render.
Yeah.
So you're talking years.
Well, he said you can't do it. It's not going to be done. So they had to make some compromises here and there, but they wouldn't have got their movie out in time because it's just physically the length of time it was taking to do it.
I mean, you're talking years worth of work just to render it all.
I know. Sofa not included, as Davina says there. You could lie on that bench around there, though. It'd be nice and warm, I'm sure.
Right.
CGI alone in the movie was $4 to $5 million, which was a third of the entire movie budget.
And it's one of those movies where the effects budget really does show.
It does. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. The cost of one of these to build, this is the Cray XMP, $15 million to build one. Processing speed, up to 400 million floating point operations per second. I don't know what that is in real time. How many, whatever, but it's still a lot for the time. And the memory, now get this, you're going to be staggered by the amount of memory this thing had. 16 megabytes of memory.
What? I've got a passport over here that's a terabyte. Good Lord.
That's right. Your average watch has got 250 terabytes. You need an entire room and industrial cooling to use it. So that's what they used. And now you can do it. Now the studio would just do it on a laptop overnight. You know?
And the funny part is, this was super advanced for #84. Like this was
God,
one of
yeah,
the most powerful computers around.
This was real, like heavy science for science fiction. It was great. Love it. Same processing power as your singing Samsung dryer.
Probably
with that tune that it plays, the Samsung tune. Somebody got copyright claim for having that in a video. It was their dryer went off in the background, their Samsung, and it played the tune. And they got copyright claimed.
Wow.
It was just their dryer. Anyway, render farm. So the background to this wonderful movie is this. Really, it's the brainchild of this guy, Jonathan Betwell, young writer. Well, not so young there, but he was young once. In 79-80, he wrote a spec script originally titled just Starfighter, and it was later changed to The Last Starfighter because there was an existing arcade game called Starfighter. Didn't look anything like the movie, of course. So he wanted to make this movie about a teenager in a trailer park, and he wanted a trailer park, not a suburb like a lot of movies are in the burbs.
Right.
You know, Back to the Future or whatever. And he wanted a trailer park out of the way, somewhere remote. And the teenager's obsessed with this stand-up arcade game. And he also had been watching things like The Sword and the Stone. So, you know, he was into Arthurian stuff, so he wanted there's only one guy can pull the sword out. There's one guy who can get the high record, the high.
Right.
So he had
high
all these.
Score.
Yeah, high score. I love this. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at the logo. I mean, that's brilliantly designed. Fantastic design logo. Oh, look. That's what it looks like now. Isn't that nice? They actually built a few of those for the movie. Apparently, they're still around somewhere. So the teenager would achieve this high score. So he's pulling the sword from the stone, and he gets recruited to fight in an interstellar war. Because that's what happens.
Of course.
That's what happens, yeah. Now, he was also inspired by games like Asteroids and Pac-Man. I used to play Asteroids all the time.
Asteroids is great.
Once you get older, it's more like Hemorrhoids.
I always got messed up when I had to move the ship. That's when I started getting jacked up.
Yeah.
I tried to stay in the center as much as possible, man.
Yeah, oh, me too. But as Davina's saying, I've never seen an arcade game installed at a trailer park, which means Davina hangs around in a lot of trailer parks.
A lot of trailer parks.
Is what I'm gathering from that.
You can take Davina out of the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of Davina.
Davina.
Gotcha.
Trailer parks have some of the best arcades, man.
Oh, John's joining
It's
us.
John!
Hey,
What's up,
buddy.
man?
Hello. Well, let's embiggen him. Hello, sir. I love your background.
No, thanks.
Yeah, that's cool.
I took off work to make it here, and I spent the last 30 minutes trying to get X to refresh so I could see the link.
Oh, yeah, you should have just said something in the chat.
I mean,
would've
I
sent you
did
an
say
extra-
something in the chat.
You did? Oh, sorry. I should have read the chat then. I'm sorry, mate. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining. It's all good to see you. We were just going through the background of the movie, and we've talked about the digital production stuff, and now we're talking about the background. And I used to play this. I used to play Asteroids, Space Invaders, Galaxians was the one I played a lot as
Missile
well.
Command, baby.
Missile
that was
Command.
mine. I like the rollerball. Let's
And
do
then-
it.
And then it got good because they made desktop ones, and you'd sit in the pub with a pint and play them. The table, you'd sit in front of it, and it was a
Yep.
table, so you could put your beer on it and play. That was
Yep.
good. Although a lot of beer ended up on the screen. So
Do you guys remember a game called Crossbow?
I don't remember Crossbow.
No.
It's like an arcade game where it actually had like a crossbow on the game. You don't remember that one?
I don't recall that one. No.
That is the movie I've seen the most times in the theater. Right there. You
Yeah.
just put. What is that? Is that
This
a?
is Excalibur.
Is that a French one? Or
It's
what-
Un film de Jean Bourman.
is it?
Un
Is that French?
épique. Yes.
Is that Nicole
It's
Williamson?
the same movie though.
Dude.
Yeah, Nicole Williamson.
I saw this
Helen
movie
Mirren.
8 times in the theater. Eight
It's-
times.
It is a magnificent John Boorman movie.
Oh, dude. It is the Arthur movie.
Yeah. so
Everything
this-
else is judged by this flick right here.
Come here.
At
Hang
least
on.
in my
Hang on.
mind, anyway. Yeah.
Come and say hi. What's
Uh-oh.
this? Come and say hi.
Well, you
There you
can't
go.
do that without going full
go.
screen, buddy.
Oh,
You gotta be
she's-
double clicking.
Oh no, she's taken the treat and she's gone.
Oh, there you go.
She's just using me. No, I love this movie, and Jonathan Betwell, who wrote this Starfighter, was really into this, and he wanted to make a Star Wars for the Atari generation. He said, so.
Very cool.
So it was cool. So Betwell himself. Oh, I've got one other image from this. There you go. Just before he realizes he's in a world of shit, if he pulls
Oh
this thing
my
out.
God. A world of shit.
He's in a world of shit.
He does it well though.
He does. I love it. I do love this movie. We're going to have to talk about this movie one day.
Any man who would be a knight, follow a king,
Yeah.
follow me.
Yep. Good
That's it.
stuff.
Very cool, man. I can quote that movie. I'm telling you. Oh, I love it.
So Jonathan Betwell doesn't seem to have a lot of credits post Last Starfighter. I think he works as a script doctor mainly, but he did write and direct this movie, which I've only ever seen once, called My Science Project, and I saw it in VHS once, and I can't remember much about it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it too, but I don't even
Yeah.
remember what it's about.
Can anybody else recall it?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've seen it once.
I get it confused with Real Genius.
Yeah,
I was fixing to say
it's-
they're pretty much a lot
Yeah, there were
alike.
there were
Yeah.
a few movies like that right around the same time, like Real Genius, Weird
Pretty-
Science, and this.
It's
Real
pretty-
Genius is better than this though, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
I can't even remember who was in it. My Science Project was starring John Stockwell,
Who?
Fisher Stevens, Barry Corbin. I remember Barry Corbin, and Dennis Hopper was in it.
Fisher Stevens is the villain from Hackers.
Yes, that's right.
Dennis
yeah,
Hopper, if I remember correctly, he's like a mentor character in this.
Yeah,
I
I think
think.
so. And then Richard
Yeah.
Mazur was in it, who's been in a lot of stuff.
Dennis Hopper always kind of played the same character, though. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Right.
As a science project, man, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
What was that? Pop quiz hotshot.
Pop quiz,
Dennis
hot
Hopper.
shot.
I
Pop
loved,
quiz hot shot.
I loved Dennis Hopper.
I met him. Nice guy.
I thought John would have seen this movie. John must have seen this movie.
I met Dennis Hopper
yeah, I
in
have.
Santa Vegas.
Yeah.
And he was, before he died, he was a really nice guy.
Well, you wouldn't want to meet him after he died. That would
Well,
be-
Right, come on now.
it'd be
But I was
awkward.
just saying, point of reference, this was like
Grave
months
robber.
before he died. So,
Yeah.
you know.
So Betwell didn't do a lot after Last Starfighter, which is kind of weird. But he did write and produce and direct some of A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Nightmares, the show. So he has. It's not like he doesn't work. I think he's just script doctoring, which is profitable, and you don't get your name in as much stuff.
Right.
So the script landed with a couple of producers called Gary Adelson and Edward Summers, and they took it to Lorimar Productions. Now, Lorimar, for those of us who are old enough, were ubiquitous in this era.
Yes, they were everywhere.
For producing TV, like the Waltons and Dallas. It's funny, Dallas still looks like that today.
Yeah, it does.
They were kind of like Canon in a way, where they were just producing a ton of stuff.
Oh, they had untold numbers of TV shows. I mean, I remember their name at the end of all sorts of stuff. A lot of genre stuff too. You know, like Last American Hero, was it, or Greatest American Hero, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and they made some movies. They'd made Being There with Peter Sellers and An Officer and a Gentleman, and they wanted to make a science fiction movie because obviously that was big business around this time. So they gave Betwell a big check, $250,000 check, which is pretty big at the time, and final script approval because they liked the script so much. And they were the ones that said, we want to do this, we want to go digital. And they approached Digital Productions, which was a real gamble. Like Hollywood mocked them. There was a joke tagline, he's got one chance to save the galaxy and the computer might crash. You know, it was this kind of, oh, you need practical, you know, the digital, don't rely on digital. Well, they did it. So so they got all that sorted, and then they needed a director. Well, they went to this guy, Nick Castle, which is appropriate for an Excalibur-themed thing, Nick Castle. That's an obscure pun there.
I think there's a John Carpenter connection to this guy.
Well, there is. So Nick Castle, they felt he had a good handle on teenage characters in the script, and he had produced a well-received movie, which again I've only ever seen once, which with Linda Hamilton, The Assassination Game, which I must seek out a copy of and watch again. So he directed this. It went quite well, I believe. I don't know if it made a lot of money, but it was well received.
We played that in high school.
Yeah. So he made the movie of it with Robert Carradine and Linda Hamilton. He'd also, of course, famously...
He's the Shape, that's right.
He famously played Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking a can of Dr. Pepper there.
Credited as the Shape
The
in
Shape.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And had that association with John Carpenter. He also played the beach ball.
Yeah, he went to college with John Carpenter. That's why it sounded familiar. Yeah, him. What was the guy? What was the third guy's name?
Dan O'Bannon.
That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we did Dark. Anyone who hasn't seen it, we did a great stream on Dark Star. So go back and check that one out.
It's awesome.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
That alien is badass. That's right. It's an alien, folks. It's not just a beach ball with colors on it.
Sexy Tina at Sexy Tina. Really enjoying the conversation. Well done, Big Dan. I don't. Is Sexy Tina real? Is it that? Maybe it's Tina Guzman. I don't know.
Don't you hate the way they're doing this at thing? They need to.
I don't know the at
let
thing.
them put the name on it.
I don't know the at thing. I don't know who they are. Some people, and forgive me if I don't know the ats. He also co-wrote Escape from New York, though. So anyone that co-writes Escape from New York is a legend in my.
I'm telling you, yes.
And who knew this was going to be a documentary?
Right?
It took a little longer to get there than we thought, but we got there eventually.
It's a documentary, yeah.
Coming soon to a Manhattan near you.
That's right, yeah. I thought Staten Island is trying to secede from New York City, which is quite interesting. But
what? Really?
Staten Island, yeah, they're trying to get out of being part of New York. They want to be their own thing now because they don't want to be part of New York.
I always wanted the Duke's car with the with the
chandeliers over the headlights.
Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah.
The disco ball.
Yeah, that was Isaac Hayes.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of the greatest movies ever made,
it
and always will
fantastic.
be.
The soundtrack is awesome too.
It is. John Carpenter did some great soundtracks.
Yeah.
He was a real early adopter of electronic stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So to the cast.
Here we go.
Lance Guest plays Alex Rogen and Beta. So
yes.
Alex is the restless teenager in the trailer park who dreams of escaping and he wants to escape and get out. Whereas, funny enough, Beta wants to fit in.
Yes.
So there's a dichotomy between the two. It's very interesting. So he's hooked on the game, the Starfighter game. There he is playing the both parts. And Beta tested so well in screenings that they added some more scenes for the Beta character.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Yeah.
She sticks her tongue in my ear. He gets to score with
He
Maggie.
does.
Alex doesn't. Beta does.
Alex would never have scored with her. His mind's somewhere else the whole time.
It's just hilarious. It's,
Yeah.
he had a moderate career after this, Landscape. So although he was brilliant in this movie, so he and luckily he's still with us. He played. He was in Halloween 2.
Laurie's schoolmate who worked for the hospital ambulance. Yeah.
That's right. Ambulance. So he's in Halloween 2, Ambulance, and he also played, to his eternal shame, I'm sure, and to everybody's eternal shame, he played Michael Brody in Jaws: The Revenge.
Oh boy.
Yes.
But it probably bought his mother a house like Michael Caine,
Probably.
so he's probably quite happy with it. So,
He's happy with the paycheck.
happy with the paycheck. And interestingly enough, and I wish they would make a movie of it, he played, you see him on the right there, he played Johnny Cash in the Broadway show The $1 Million Quartet.
Wow.
With Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins, that famous session that they all had at Sun Studios. So I'd love to see a movie of that.
Do you like Johnny Cash, Brian?
I do.
Yeah.
I love all
Man
these
in Black.
guys. I love all four of those guys on that screen. Well, I mean, the singers. You know. So I love that. I've been to Sun Studios. I stood on the exact spot Elvis did. It's marked with an X and tape, and it's the same microphone he used to sing his first Sun Studio stuff.
I take the clients whenever I'm driving around on Tuesday on their outing. If they're new, I always go by the Municipal Auditorium where where the Louisiana Hayride broadcast from, where Elvis has started his career. There's a statue of him and James Burton outside, and James Burton's studio is still across the street. He's still with us.
James Burton was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he's still with us.
Yeah, he is.
I went to Memphis for my honeymoon, so I was all over there.
No, that's good, isn't it? It's good.
Johnny Cash did a cover of Personal Jesus.
He did.
Yeah.
He did a lot of great covers. Yeah, and then a lot of people covered him.
Mm-hmm.
He did He did the cover of Hurt that was so good that
that's a good one.
Trent Reznor gave it to him and doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah. He also shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
That's it.
He also built a Cadillac out of all these parts from all these different years.
Yeah.
Delia. Oh, Delia. Man, great music.
Is he related to Christopher Guest? No, Lance Guest is not related to Christopher Guest, which I wish he was. That would be fun. So anyway, the female lead, Catherine Mary Stewart.
I was in love with that woman.
Maggie McLean, Alex's supportive, level-headed girlfriend who puts out for robots.
But not human beings. Yeah.
And not human beings. She works at the trailer park and tries to keep Albert grounded. I'm proud to say she is a native of Alberta.
Really?
She's from Edmonton. Mm-hmm. Now, I'll forgive her for being from Edmonton, but she is from Alberta, which is okay.
Okay.
Interesting that we do the Canon Film Club, of course. She was in an early role. Oh, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Legs.
For days.
An early part was in the Canon Film bonkers sci-fi musical, The Apple. Which
have you done that one yet?
Not yet. It's on the list.
God,
it's crazy. This movie.
Is this the one with Satan and all that?
It's an absolute
bizarre
mental movie, but it's actually got some quite good tunes in it. So we're definitely going to be doing that one of these days. So that was one of her early roles. I think she'd been on Days of Our Lives or something. She was in a soap for quite a few years. She also, The Apple, there it is, The Power of Rock, and set in the far future, 1994. She also was in another 1984 movie we mentioned, The Night of the
Comet. It's awesome.
Yes.
Love that movie.
So that one
Oh,
could well be on the list too.
It needs to be.
One of these years
that
we'll
was
get rid of it.
great.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the first movie that was PG-13?
No, we didn't. Didn't we do the first movie? It was PG-13 recently.
We did. Well, we did the first Disney movie that was PG-13. We did the Black Hole.
We did the Black Hole, but the first one, no, there was another one that PG-13 was specifically brought in for, and I don't think it was Night of
Red
the
Dawn.
Comet.
No, I think
Red
Temple
Dawn.
of Doom wasn't it?
Somebody will tell us. She was
I
also
think
in
Temple of Doom was.
Red Dawn was the first movie that had PG-13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also she was also in Weekend at Bernie's. That is correct. She was. That was just after Last Starfighter. So she did a few other things. I mean, she continued to work in B movies and TV ever since. So she's still got a career. I think she's kind of eased off
But
a
I
bit
know her
these days.
best from this one and the Last Starfighters.
Yeah.
We are all wrong. The first PG-13 movie was The Flamingo Kid.
Well, that
Really?
that
Wow.
was no, that's technicality.
Okay.
That's the first one to actually get the designation, but it wasn't the first one released because Red Dawn released
Oh,
after.
okay.
Right,
Fair
wow.
enough. All right, Brian, I gotta go, man.
Well, you got to go, mate. Well, thanks for being with us, Dr. Jones. Anything you want to plug on the way out?
Just doing my X Tonight show on X. So
Cool.
about
Well,
5:30 Pacific. So that's it.
Everybody, and it's Truth or Consequence is your
Truth or
X
Consequence
handle.
is 12.
We'll get it in the chat later. We'll get a
Yeah,
link in the
that's
chat.
fine. That's fine.
And
All right.
just keep fondling those balls.
Yeah, I got some glory holes to put in. So, all right, guys, take care.
Cheers, mate.
Take
Thanks for
care,
being here.
Dr. Jones. Good to see you,
ya.
man.
Bye.
And it was
Runaway.
Gremlins that caused the rating in the first place.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It was Gremlins I was thinking of because we did it on Toxic Tuesday. Runaway, Big Dave's mentioning, was another early PG-13, and that was a 1984 movie too.
I was wrong about the Black Hole. It was the first PG movie.
I think Runaway was a 1984
Disney
movie.
made. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So anyway, that's Catherine Mary Stewart, beloved for many things. Because it didn't have a lot of. It was a very weird cast if you think about it. There was no.
No, it's a great cast.
Well,
This
it's
guy's
great.
awesome.
It's a great cast, but it's not an expected cast. There was
Yeah.
no superstars of the day, so
No.
to speak, in it.
No, this guy was a
Robert
superstar 20 years
Preston.
earlier. Yeah.
So Robert
doubt.
Preston, piano. Centauri, a fast-talking, eccentric alien recruiter, a bit of a con man, really. He's taking the money. He's not going to leave them.
Yes.
Disguised as a
He's getting his cut.
He's getting his cut, disguised as a quirky human, and he builds the arcade game as a test to find real starfighters. I believe he was meant to dump it. Now Dr. Jones is going in Vegas, he says in the movie, but it ended up in the wrong place. It ended up at the trailer park. It was meant to go to Vegas.
Yep.
This was his last film role, as he died of cancer a couple of years later. This for the ladies, because we've had Catherine Mary Stewart for the guys. This is Robert Preston in 1940.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad looking guy in that sense, although why he's wearing, I don't quite know what you would call that thing he's wearing.
I don't know what you'd call it either. I'd call it a wedgie machine, but that's just,
Yes.
Granny panties. Those are
Granny panties, okay. Yeah. So he obviously had a bit of a problem. Maybe he had so much to contain that ordinary trunks wouldn't handle it.
And do we really have room to bitch? I mean, we've done an entire episode on Zardoz, so you know.
It's true.
right. Come on.
But yeah, not a bad looking bit of beefcake for his day, you know. Everyone knows him for a musical guy, but he was also, I'm pleased to say, because I always like to focus on this when we can, served in the U.S. Army Air Corps as an intelligence officer in World War II. So good for him.
U.S. Army Air Corps. Did you hear that, guys?
U.S. Army,
the Army
Air Corps. Intelligence
the Air
officer.
Force.
So there's a contradiction in terms. U.S. Army Air Corps and intelligence officer. I mean, that doesn't compute, but they're obviously
Music Man,
hugely famous for the Music Man, which we've all seen a number of times, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was always on TV when I was a kid, that's for sure. But he wasn't really a musical guy as such. He was in all sorts of genres: westerns, sci-fi, action movies. He did Peckinpah stuff. He was in, you name it. He worked with all the top directors.
Mm-hmm.
He was in stuff like what was it? The one about the nuclear Failsafe.
Failsafe.
So he was in stuff like Failsafe. So he did a lot of different movies over the years, but not just Music Man. So later in his career, sorry, I'm thinking Dan O'Hurley was in Failsafe, but Preston was in various things like westerns and so on. Some of them quite hard roles, you know. This is in his later career. He did stuff with Blake Edwards, like Victor Victoria, which is an early representation.
I was
movie.
fixing to say my 3 favorite movies with him in them, besides Music Man. I mean, you know, everybody knows that one. But my 3 favorites are Last Starfighter, this one, and one other Blake Edwards one. I hope you have
SOB.
the poster for it. Yes.
I don't have the poster, but it's SOB.
SOB.
Yes.
And Blake Edwards' wife, Julie Andrews, is in both movies.
That's right.
And SOB, if you've never seen it, go watch that movie. You'll laugh your ass off. It's about
funny.
how stupid Hollywood is.
It's a real piss take.
And it has the distinction of being the one movie that Julie Andrews bared her chest in. Yep. She showed it all.
And everyone went to the movie just
and
to
everybody
see that.
went to the movie just to see Julie Andrews' boobs.
The Julie Andrews of The Sound of Music.
Boom.
Yeah, SOB is a funny movie. Yeah, good one. So Robert Preston had a very successful career over the years, not just the Music Man.
Do you remember what SOB stood for in that movie?
Son of a bitch.
Nope.
No.
Standard operational bullshit. That's what it standed for. Yep.
So R.I.P. Robert Preston. I say Last Starfighter was a fitting tribute to him, and he played Centauri's a great character. I mean, he's full of personality.
Yep.
So Dan O'Hurley, I can never pronounce that Irish name because he's an Irishman. Diddly potatoes. He plays Greg, Alex's friendly iguana-like alien co-pilot and navigator.
The makeup they did on this guy is phenomenal.
To get this every day. He had to get that makeup on.
Yeah.
So he's his co-pilot navigator on the Gunstar. Funny, wise, loyal, calm under pressure. He's everything Alex isn't. Veteran Irish stage and screen actor who first appeared in movies in 1947. So there he is as a younger man. Had a big success in 1954 as Robinson Crusoe.
Wow.
The Adventures of Robinson Crusoe, one of the biggest adaptations of that, or biggest successful ones. He was in Failsafe, 100 Rifles, Waterloo, movies like that. So had a very long and interesting career. But us nerdy people will know him, of course, for, first of all, we'll know him for Halloween 3.
Yep.
But more importantly, RoboCop.
Yes.
Where he's the old man.
He's the old man, yes.
And it's funny that they chose an older actor to play Greg, given the amount of makeup and that he was going to have to endure as an older guy. You think they might have gone for a younger guy to stand it better, but he wanted to do it. So apparently he did it pretty well. He adapted to it well. So,
well, he might have been like Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman never turned down a role. Never did.
Well, that's true.
You know?
Especially if it was buttered.
Right?
So, RoboCop script, the old man, yeah. So he'll always be the old man to me. But, so others in the film, we're not going to go through everybody, obviously, but we've got Barbara Bosson playing Jane Rogen, Alex's mum. She doesn't really have a lot to do.
You saw her all over television.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, she was in Capricorn 1, which we covered on this channel, of course. But she was also in what was one of my, well, certainly at the time, was my favorite television show and still is one of my all-time favorites, Hill Street Blues. But she was the extremely annoying Faye Ferrillo.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a testament to her acting, because I hated her. I thought, get this character out of this show. I can't stand her. But like a bad infection, she kept turning up. I loved this show, though.
The SWAT guy was the best, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Sicking, James B. Sicking, yeah. Great. That's a wonderful, wonderful show. Often forgotten about these days, but it really set the standard for cop shows.
The theme song made it all. Didn't it make it to a #1 in the States?
Oh yeah,
I think?
It's isn't it a Mike Post?
And it's just an instrumental. Yeah.
Here, hang on. Is it playing?
No.
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 Oh, God, the
Can't hear it.
frickin' audio again. Oh, I've got the themes. I've actually got it here. I'll try it again one more time, see if it plays.
Yep.
Yeah,
There it
no,
is.
I can't play anymore because we'll get. But that's I've got it on my. Yeah, I love that theme song.
Yeah.
So
it's good
Barbara
stuff.
Boss on. We also had Norman Snow playing Zur, the traitorous humanoid. Isn't he the Emperor of Rylos, and then he switches to the other side?
Yes.
It's kind of weird because he's already got total power. What does he need to switch for? And what was that
Right.
thing he kept waving around? I don't know.
Ah, yeah, that scepter.
Yeah.
That's what made him the Emperor of Rylos, right?
But he was a real prick. He was wasn't in a great deal of stuff, but he was in one of my favorite movies, Manhunter, as an FBI agent.
Yes.
Here he is in Manhunter. Still, to my mind, the best adaptation of Hannibal Lecter, etc.
Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Standalone, don't consider the source material. Yeah, it's a great movie by Michael Mann. It's one of the first movies that Michael Mann made. But if you are a fan of the source material, Red Dragon's closer to the book.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was also, because we like to talk about these things, in an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation called Rightful Heir in the 6th season, playing Torin. So
He likes getting makeup put on his forehead, huh?
just about
Has he got a
everybody's-
fetish for that or something?
He has. Just about. he's got some kind of dead xenomorph on his forehead. Now, the baddie of the Lord Krill of the Kodan command, the Kodan commander leading the armada, hasn't been hit. This guy Dan Mason wasn't in a lot of stuff, but he was also on. Sorry, I don't have a picture of it. He was also in Star Trek Next Generation in one of the worst episodes ever. So bite me if you disagree. He played a character called Akolan in When the Bow Breaks, Season 1, Episode 17, where alongside Will Wheaton, who is in The Last Starfighter in the background somewhere as a kid. So I think it's a terrible episode, that When the Bow Breaks, but that's just me. Anything with Will Wheaton in it was usually a terrible episode.
I have never been able to get past about the first 6 or 7 episodes of Next Generation because I hate the captain.
You would never make 17 then?
I am a huge OG Star Trek fan.
Well, me too.
But
It looks
that,
like a melt.
I mean, the only other Star Trek that I've actually watched is Enterprise, the one with Scott Bakula.
Oh, I love that show. Love
Yep,
it. I've got
me
the
too.
full collection on Blu-ray.
But yeah, I never got into the ones in between those, Next Generation, Voyager, or Deep Space Nine because
John
Picard turned me off.
John's probably a connoisseur of Next Generation. Do you think Season 1, Episode 17, When the Bow Breaks, is a terrible show, like me?
The whole first season's bad.
It is. This one's one of the worst, though.
I keep hearing I've got to suffer through the first season to get to the
Yeah,
good
it
stuff. I
takes-
keep hearing that. Yeah.
So,
But Deep Space Nine's the superior Star Trek series anyway.
oh, it's a good one, yeah.
You're not wrong.
That's right. So I wanted to move on to this guy. This is quite funny. So if you click on not that Wikipedia is of any use, but you have to go there to start if you're in your research, and it's a good place to kick off before you find out the real stuff. The director of photography is a guy called King Baggett. No, don't laugh.
Don't mispronounce that name now.
King Baggett. And if you click on his link in Wikipedia in the Last Starfighter page, it goes to a guy who died in 1948. so that's. So I thought,
You got a super sticker,
I tell
buddy.
you- oh no, I see that. Yeah, I see that. It's from our wonderful friend Six. Thank you very
Hey,
much,
Six.
Six.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah, always good to see Six. So just Six. $10 super sticker of a Shiba dog squeezing a big red heart, and I noticed my super sticker alert, Streamlabs alert, did not kick off there, which is damned annoying because I've set out with a nice bit of metal music and I have no proper
And it just
image.
isn't doing it.
And
Yeah.
it just isn't doing it.
No.
It's not cutting it. I'm not very. Look, I'm going to do the preview. Yeah, it works on a preview.
Can't hear it.
No, you won't because I'm just doing it in a preview in the background.
Okay.
I am most upset with Streamlabs. I go to all that trouble to set up. Thank you, Six, for your support. I really appreciate it.
Streamlabs upsets me on a weekly basis,
Yeah,
but it's cheaper than StreamYard.
Exactly.
That's all I can say.
It does make a difference, that support. Thank you, Six, and I hope you're enjoying the show. Obviously, you're going to have to get some kind of video tribute for the support. Let's have this one.
Flash, I love you, but we only have 14 hours to save the Earth.
That just
a classic.
Yeah, but that line is so horrible.
Gordon's alive.
Yes, he made the whole movie, man.
So Six says about the sticker, it's a dog sniffing its inflamed scrotum.
Oh no!
Flash
And who
Gordon
wouldn't?
does have
We all... Sorry, John, go ahead.
Flash Gordon does have the second best soundtrack of any movie.
Oh, the second
Very
best.
true.
First would be heavy metal.
Oh, right. Okay. I wondered where you were going to go. That's a good choice. We'll have to have a show of the best soundtracks ever.
Right.
Well, I want to trail
Ooh.
right now, by the way, for Christmas. We're going to have our whatever show's nearest to Christmas. We're going to do the worst Christmas songs ever.
Oh, my God.
Instead of doing our favorites, we must bring our worst ones that we hate the most.
Dude, last year, didn't we do our favorites? Because I think
We did favorites last year, I think.
we did favorites last year.
So you're
John-
going to summon the Mariah.
Yes, we will summon
Unleash the Mariah Carey.
We're summon Mariah. We're gonna,
That's the one kaiju we don't need to release, John.
That's right.
Come on.
So we're going to bring our worst, and the chat will have fun with that because they can bring their worst Christmas songs too. That could be a lot of fun.
Yes, it
Blessed.
could. Oh, boy.
Brian Blessed, what a treasure that man is. Of the sad day when we lose him. But anyway, sorry, Brian, I'm not trying to get rid of you. So King Baggett, so the guy that is the DP of this movie is called King Baggett. His grandfather was silent movie star and director King Baggett.
Wow.
So he's the same name, whose first movie was in 1909. I love doing these shows because I find out all sorts of stuff. That's his grandfather. He was the first individually publicized leading man in America. He was referred to as the king of the movies, the most photographed man in the world, and the man whose face is as familiar as the man in the moon. He made dozens of movies in the silent era and directed dozens. Did 15 movies with Mary Pickford. He was the leading man of his time, the 1910s and early 1920s. So,
Wow.
So that was King Baggett, who, strangely enough, I don't recall ever hearing about, but his grandson went on to become a DP, and he had quite a good career. That's the car, sorry. He worked on Dr. Detroit, Revenge of the Nerds, American Gigolo, and did a bunch of music videos for people like Madonna and others. So he had a reasonable career as a DP.
Yep.
So the Baggett family. There's a lot of Baggetts in Hollywood. Okay.
There's a lot of Baggetts. Not to be confused with the Baggins of the show.
The Baggins. So indeed. So let's talk about the car.
Yes.
The star car, the fictional car, which appeared in the movie.
The
built
flying
by-
DeLorean.
Yes, built by Gene Winfield. And contrary to popular sentiment, it was before the Back to the Future one.
Oh, before the DeLorean.
So they say. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Gene Winfield had had designed a few other cars in the past. One was, there's the inside of the star car. It's kind of neat. It is. And there it is in its gull-winged glory.
Pretty wild.
So there, as a tribute in Back to the Future 2,
There he
is the
is.
star car.
Yeah, man.
There's the star car.
It looks like a
right?
stretch DeLorean, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because he'd built a car called the Strip Car in 1963, which is apparently quite famous for those that are into that kind of thing. So it's this one.
Oh, wow.
And it was he built it for some company that was promoting something in it. So it was a fairly famous car at the time in the 60s. And that too makes an appearance in Back to the Future 2. And
Wow.
he also built the spinner in Blade Runner. Well, he designed it anyway. I know other people were involved in building it. And naturally, that also appears in Back to the Future 2. Here's one shot of it, and there's another shot of it outside Biff's house or something, or suburban house, one of the suburban houses. So all his cars were tributed. These cars were given a tribute in Back to the Future 2. So it was inspired by a DMC-12 DeLorean. It would become more familiar as Emmett Brown's. You put a time machine in a DeLorean, you know.
Yeah. Right.
And that was the following.
What's really funny is the other car John DeLorean developed, being the Pontiac GTO.
Yep.
No. Well, I mean, little GTO, good car. The current whereabouts of the star car is unknown, but it's rumored, and I have seen a picture that's supposed to be in France now, but somebody repainted it red.
Oh,
which is a bit horrible.
You are a sinner.
They are
should
sinners.
be flogged.
Sinners painting that car
Wrong
red.
with you.
So, but it's worth pointing out. I think it predated the Back to the Future one. So.
Yeah.
So that was the basics. Well, obviously we can talk about other stuff because we're going to show the stills, and let's just talk about whatever we want to do. Sid Mead was involved with the spinner as designer, but Gene Winfield, I think, helped build it. So there was more than one people involved in some of these, but Winfield was a fairly well-known guy for that kind of customized work. Apparently, I'm not a car guy. I guess others who are would know more about it. And
I wonder if the star car is equipped with the Death Blossom. I wonder.
Well, I wish I had one of those in my car. Although I'd be sick before I could actually press the firing button.
Right.
So let's share the slides, and we've got a few clips. I don't have too many, but I got some. Stills montage. Here we go. Let's show that in the stream, and we'll get going on some slides, and we can just leave it up to the French to ruin everything. That's right.
Yep.
Bloody French. We should be learning the German word for surrender. Now they need to be learning the Arabic word for surrender. So let's hit the play button on those.
Do you mean it says the Death Blossom was a popular anti-theft
almost as
option?
popular as Was it RoboCop? Or
I think it was RoboCop 2, wasn't it?
Or Starship Troopers, one or the other. They had the 4 million volts.
Yeah, it was RoboCop 2.
Yeah. 4 million volts. I've always wanted one of those. That's it, the Magnavolt. Colonel John Squill ones, the Magnavolt. Oh, Smile Exia, that's very cute. Did I mention that Joe is my hero? Just look at me, so damn huggable, isn't he?
That's right.
He's so huggable. Yeah.
I try.
There's Joe right there.
That's me. I'm hanging out.
No, I liked the setting here. I think the filmmakers did a great job of setting up a real nice little community, a believable community, albeit idealized.
Yeah.
Yeah, neat. But they're all depending on each other, man. They all, you know.
But of course, Alex
watch out for each other. Yeah.
Alex is stuck being the handyman for the owner there. Which is, Vernon. I think Vernon Washington, as well as managing his character, as well as managing the store, managed the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Alex is stuck helping him all the time. Which oh, there we go. It worked. The subscriber thing worked. Did you see that? Did you hear it?
Did not.
It came up on my screen.
Did not hear it or see it.
Did anybody out there just see that?
Let me repeat. We did not hear it and we did not see it.
What the hell's going on then?
I don't know, bro.
Because somebody subscribed and I thanked them for doing so. Let me just see if I can figure out the name. And
I love the little kid that he's like, okay, over there, and there, and there. He's pointing all out all the targets to him while he's playing.
I don't know if it was. I think it might have been meant to be Colorado, although this was filmed in California, but it was possibly meant to be Colorado. I think you're right. But it's just this place that Alex, of course, wants to escape from. Although it seems like a pretty damn good place to live to me. I mean, it's got some hot chicks. You can run around in your pickup truck and hang out all night doing whatever. What's the big deal? What's the problem?
He has higher aspirations, sir.
He does. He wants to go to some snotty college somewhere.
He wants to do something with his life, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just funny.
He doesn't appreciate the hotness that's right in front of him, bro.
Yeah.
His eyes are somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a scene right after this where he's sitting there in his room and he's just looking at the planet, the solar system over his bed. You know.
Yeah.
Just,
he's looking at Uranus.
right. Yep. He just wants to get the hell out, man.
Yeah. But you know, it's pretty well done. They haven't got a lot of time to set it up, and they set it up pretty well.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's. I mean, it's quite a. It's a nice little community. But anyway, he's got that. There's that one machine.
Yes.
It just happens to be there, and he's damn good at it. He's got nothing else to do, I guess. He was too short to enlist at the Imperial Academy. So the arcade game is his escapism, and he's damn good at it. I love that. I just love this.
Mm-hmm.
The way they framed that. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Did this one have a shooting star in it? I think it did.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And like this whole movie is just shot really, really well.
It is. It's wonderful. It's just got the right atmosphere. Never be a good water farmer. That's right. Moisture farmer. Let's be accurate. Moisture farmer.
Moisture farmer.
You'll never have a tattooed weenie.
Dude, stop playing the game and go talk to the chick. What's wrong with you?
I know. She's gagging for it.
I'm telling you.
She's from Alberta. Of course she's gagging for it.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. So she's actually I think she's more keen on sticking around the place than he is.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so here we go. He's getting there.
He ain't there yet though.
And everybody's getting excited. He gets past 900,000, and the whole everyone's getting there. He's never been this far before. In fact, there's even a line where it's Lewis says, but it looks like it's her saying it. You've never made it this far before, Alex. Not with her.
Here comes the whole crowd.
Here comes the whole crowd.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting.
This really sets up the final scene of the movie right here.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the
It's a little foreshadowing.
ships
Here.
in the kill. Yeah. What's a command ship? Kill the command ship. What's a command ship?
That's the one. That's the one we want.
Yeah. Do it. And he breaks the record. So I got a couple of little clips of that, and it's such a fun moment. So let's start with this one. What they're not showing there, of course, with all the camaraderie of everybody and everyone gathering around to celebrate this special moment, is somebody else is off robbing all the trailers.
Right?
That would be the real life. But it's cool graphics. It's beautifully shot. I love it. The Starlight, Starbright.
Starbright, that's right.
Just such a good... See, if you showed me that trailer park, I'd say I'd live there. That looks great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Well, he's a teenager, man. He's thinking of getting out of there.
Well,
he
he
has
wants to
high
go to the
aspirations.
bigs.
You can't get mad at him for that.
He wants
I'm
to-
mad at him for not hanging out with the chick more, though.
I know.
mean, she's a babe.
But he wants to go to... Yeah, he wants to go to the big city.
Yeah.
Go to college and all that stuff.
And she likes where she's at. She's comfortable with it. She don't want to go anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he's getting to first base.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his mother is shocked. Because she always thought he
she's
was
not
gay.
shocked.
She always thought he was...
And she looks upset, too.
She looks upset, yeah, because she fancied Martha Catherine Mary Shooting. So he's not, but it's like Star Wars or Excalibur or Arthur, the Arthurian thing. He's not royalty, he isn't prophesized, and he's not of any special lineage, but he's the chosen one because of merit. He doesn't know it yet, but he's done something nobody else can do. It's the Excalibur part, as somebody said.
He doesn't know he's passed a test.
The machine is Excalibur.
Not many can pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he takes some psychedelic drugs, and then I love the machine. This bit with the machine talking to itself, and
you have been recruited.
Get ready for blast off.
Yeah,
he is the chosen one. Brand check cereal, exactly. He's regular. He's very regular. That's one thing we'll say about Alex. But yeah, he's got skill, persistence, ingenuity.
And here we go.
Yes, greatness is earned, not inherited. So this is a little bit of it. I've only got a handful of clips because the copyright, it was very difficult to get them to the right length. But so that's the machine, but unfortunately I had to cut out the
That's
bit where
Robert
it starts
Preston's
shaking.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the car appears, the door opens, and he gets in a car with a strange man, which is something you should probably never do.
Never do.
never
do
that.
It was a simpler time.
It was a simpler time, yeah. Oh, there's someone else in the car with us. He introduces the beta. But I love this performance by Robert Preston. He's just
Robert Preston is over the top in this show. He's awesome.
Lovable con man, and then you get these wonderful shots of the car taking off.
Well, they didn't really show it there, but they touch, and there's a spark, and he freaks out, and then Beta gets out of the car. And what he did was he basically sampled his DNA, and he's going to become Alex for a few days.
That's the bit where he says it. There was a mistake. The machine was meant to be put in Vegas.
Yep.
Not in some flea-bitten trailer park.
Right.
Yeah. And, just gets in this car. Of course you would. It's weird. Of course you'd get in.
You love surprises, don't you?
Yep. And he's getting faster and faster.
Oh, shit.
Actually, Guest is really good in this role. He really is.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
he's great.
Every kid thing, but he's got quite a wide range.
It's really weird. His career never really took off.
It's a shame.
Two guys back then that I thought would have bigger roles. That's cool when he takes his face off. Yeah. But another guy like him was C. Thomas Howell. His career was very short. He was in just a few movies, Soul Man and The Hitcher, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, he's an old man on The Walking Dead, right?
Yeah. Of course, we did The Hitcher on this channel. We did that show. That was a good show. I love that movie. So this is him. Oops, sorry. I got to play this. We did that one. And then he does the green. But yeah, I just love the red lighting and the door opening.
Check it out. We get our first taste of the CGI.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to practical.
Yeah.
Yep.
Done pretty seamlessly too.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty good.
It's a damn good landing. He landed that very well there.
What's that say on the license plate? Rylos? Is that what it says?
Rylos, yeah. Not Rylos. No shipping going on here.
Yeah, right. No Rylos allowed.
No Rylos allowed. So, obviously, he's a little bit shocked.
Yeah. Don't they give him like a universal translator to carry around so he understand
Dave,
everybody?
I wish I could play that scene, Dave, where he takes off his face, but I've only got a handful. It takes so long for me to get clips that have to clip them, copyright test them, reclip them, limited time, and I end up with just like a handful of clips. I'd love to be able to play more.
Oh, he's quick. Quick!
Quick. He's got such a great con man.
It's awesome. He's trying to get this done so he can get out of there.
I love this. He's in the Playboy collection.
Yeah. Yes!
Top man.
What's his brother's name? I forget his brother's name. Lewis, that's it, yes.
Oh, Mags is a bit. Walks in with the playboy. What's that shirt he's
Keeping
got
up
there?
all night moaning.
What's that jersey? Is that an actual?
No, that's not an actual jersey.
It looks like a Washington Capitals one, but it can't be.
It's a football jersey. It's got the number 12 on it.
Just wondered
But
if it
that's
was
not a it's not an actual jersey for any team.
So he's pretending he's sick, but it's beta. So if it wasn't beta, he's got a really, really bad eczema.
Yeah, I was fixing to say he's got a bad skin condition, no doubt. Yeah. Beta's all practical effects too.
Yeah. Oh, it's yeah. I mean,
These sets are awesome, dude.
For all the sets are great. I mean, the practical stuff they do is good too. It's wonderfully made on a relatively modest budget.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's now seeing the full depth of the Star League or whatever it's called. Is it Star League? And all the ships, the gun stars. Oh, and he's chatting up the chicks already.
Of course he is.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad to see they've all got my hairstyle.
Right? Bald on top, plenty of hair on the sides.
Maybe it's him, maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah. Sentient Dildo's here. Good to see you.
There's all the other starfighters.
Sound, yeah. So Easy makes a great point about the sound design and the soundtrack, the orchestral score that Craig Stefan is brilliant. It's a brilliant score, and the sound is fantastic in this. It's just all absolutely appropriate. Nowadays, a lot of movies the sound design is terrible, especially you can't hear people talking. And Jimmy Cliff died. Yeah,
Interstellar was bad with that, where like the music would swell while someone's talking.
Oh, Christopher Nolan's terrible for that. Absolutely terrible.
Oh my God, his soundtracks that get so loud you can't even hear what they're saying.
Yeah, it's just awful. So yeah, Jimmy Cliff died, and Udo Kier died as well, I believe, yesterday. The actor Udo Kier, who we've seen in many great movies over the years.
More importantly, he was Yuri from Red Alert.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Didn't know Jimmy Cliff had done that. No, I'm just kidding.
Victory or death?
He did the reggae version.
What's the second thing there?
Death? Victory or death. So Jimmy Cliff did the Harder They Fall, isn't it? That movie, that is reggae movie. So yeah, so the sound design is exceptional. Yeah, it's an extremely well made movie.
What a great voice.
Save the whales, screw the Welsh. Yes. Oh shit! A PowerPoint presentation. Here's how we're going to save the galaxy. Now, there's a lot of questions here, and a lot of things kind of get skipped over in a sense, in that that they've got this, and you'll see it, the frontier protecting these thousands of star systems. Well, surely that would be like, forget Dyson spheres. That would be the biggest construction project in the universe to build something that surrounded all those systems.
Yep.
I guess it's just in front of Rylos. And why do they need these new starfighters? Haven't they got experienced pilots already? I'm not sure they explain that. Well, this is great. Yeah, trust me. So then we get to see the "Don't Call Me Shirley." Okay.
Right.
Well, you just had to say that line, didn't you? Sorry. Now you see that super chat thing popped up on my screen. I don't know if it'll pop up on the. Maybe I only get the warnings. So I wanted to play this one.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I'll never mention that line. I'll be forced to play that every time. But anyway, we have. Well, there you go. You see, it's showing up on the YouTube stream. The Streamlabs alert is showing up with a little bit of music in the image. It took me ages to figure that out. So our great friend Christian Delorme, who's showing up here as Christian Delorme 5324, but we know it's you, Christian.
Christian.
Been creeping and watching, but you're moving very slowly, and which obviously you're in a traffic jam. Handsome crew you got there, Brian. Well, we do have John, Joe, and Pope, who are some of the most masculine and testosterone-filled men you could get. Or women, one or the other. I mean, but my favorite will always be Big Trouble in Little China. Cheers. Well, thank you for the $5, Christian. Thank you for being in the chat. You're obviously always welcome anytime you can make it. And to celebrate, we must give you some kind of exciting video clip. And we've already done the Leslie Nielsen, so I can't do that one. Let's try this one.
We're expecting any resistance to be light, as the ancestors of our enemies have yet to evolve any thumbs, or indeed spines.
So basically, you're fighting slugs.
That's right. Well, that's why they went back in time to do it. Wipe them out before they become it's the old time travel thing. Wipe them out before they're.
Right.
So here's the baddie. Oh, he's the son. So if he's the son of the ambassador here, how come he's the emperor? Or maybe he just calls himself the emperor.
He calls himself the emperor. Yeah. He's using the Kodan Armada to supplant these guys.
To supplant his father
he wants
here.
To get rid of them, so he can be the emperor of Rylos. Yes.
His father spanked him too much as a child, obviously.
Oh, this is hideous right here, what they do to this guy, man.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Like, it's pretty brutal, really.
This is what used to make the old Disney stuff so cool, because you had a great story and then you'd have horrific visions in it, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Stuff that would scare the shit out of children, you know?
Indeed. Yeah. And they should have the shit scared out of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the frontier. And now, as I say, if it's the frontier for hundreds of star systems, surely it would be bigger than this, and it would be the biggest thing that could ever be constructed. I mean, take the entire output of several galaxies.
I think that the guys that made the last Star Wars movie, they kind of mirrored this with the space cancer what's the name calls it that they had to navigate through to get to the space Emperor's planet.
And it's also full of holes. It's these green things.
Why not just fly around it?
Fly around it, yeah. Just fly around it like Obi-Wan Kenobi there. Why don't you just go around it? So this thing here, I never could quite figure out what it was, but obviously it gives them a lot of pleasure using it. I mean, what does it do?
It's a scepter.
Oh, Smilexia has just see this is working. I get the metal thing, and it's donated $5 through the torturous mechanism of super chats that we all navigate. Thank you, my friend. £5, 5 real British pounds. It's great. Thank you, everybody. Helps keep me going here. Recommend this on DVD, Blu-ray. I do have the Blu-ray. The extras and commentaries are superb and really show how this film was made with a lot of heart, which is why I mentioned that a couple of times at the beginning. It's got that heart and soul in it, which really makes it. I mean, you need that. You don't just need the effects. You need to have people you care about and a good message in this. And there's a lot of good messages in this, and it has got heart and soul. Thank you very much, Smilexia. Obviously, it's time to play something for you. What can we do? I think a musical interlude would be good.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you?
Just a little musical interlude to thank you. But anyway, I like the set of the bad guys here. I do like their set and their costumes. Everything's pretty neat. Doesn't look to be like any copy of anything. You know, they've done a design that's fairly unique for some of these.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's nice. And don't point that bloody thing at me.
Right.
But you see, he's obsessed with giving the order of being in charge.
The Kodan. It's obvious the Kodans are doing this for their own purposes. Right, this guy is just a useful tool.
Just wants to through the frontier. Yeah, let's get through the frontier. It's just a
useful tool.
So they open up the giant space anus and...
oh, no.
Yeah.
Aren't these meteor bombs? It's the Gamelons. Oh wait,
Gamelons,
wrong
yeah.
show. That's
Wrong show, yeah.
Yeah, that's what, Star Blazers? Yeah.
Yeah, and there's traitors in here too, of course.
Oh yeah.
There's always a traitor.
Oh yeah.
Now, I was just wondering if this traitor knew they were going to blow themselves up, or whether it was a suicide mission, or whether they were going to get out. But they distract everybody and blow up the vital equipment to stop the meteor attack. And the meteor, that's a good idea, chucking meteors at them. This is how you would fight
Meteor
space
bombs.
wars. Yeah. You don't need you don't nuclear or anything. Just throw a few meteors at somebody.
Well, I wasn't kidding. That's what the Gamelons do
Yeah.
in Star Blazers, man. They hit the Earth with, what were they? Radiation bombs? Meteor
Yep.
bombs? I can't
Meteor
remember what it
bombs.
was. Yep. Forced everybody underground.
Cherry bombs. Should fire cherry bombs.
Cherry
Bomb.
Yes.
So Alex isn't very impressed by the fact that he doesn't want to be a starfighter. He's funny because he always wanted out of that trailer park, and he's like, I can't do this. There's people with tentacles up here.
Right. I love that line. He just said there. Did they think the Ulus were too sad?
Yeah.
It's like sprinkles. I've seen enough anime to know where this ends.
Yes, exactly. Space Sphincter, the final.
Oh yeah,
frontier.
we haven't seen it yet. Yeah. That got glazed over. Whenever she walks up and smacks the shit out of him.
The final frontier.
And he don't even know why. That's funny. Damn,
For
that's
its
funny.
cause. So I love this interaction with the beta unit, and don't come here a robot, you know.
And both of them keep telling Lewis to go back to sleep.
Yeah,
That's funny.
But this was the funny about it. Alex was busy wanting out of the trailer park, and Beta's job is to fit in.
Yeah.
And he wants to fit in. He wants to be liked, especially wants to be liked by Maggie, because, you know. But yeah, Lewis is like, what the hell?
Sorry, Lewis.
It's all funny. I loved all this. It's so cute and funny without being sickly, you know. But meanwhile, they're out to get him because he's the last Starfighter. So,
Oh yeah. And the arcade game can apparently take the mask off of any would-be bounty hunter.
Indeed.
That's coming to get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
The alien overload sent to probe Uranus. It's literally Spaceballs.
I've got to go.
Oh, right. Hang on a sec, mate. Well, thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it, mate. It's good. It's always good to see you. You look marvelous. You look marvelous. Anything you'd like to plug over on Pop Culture Minefield or?
Yeah, we're starting Baldur's Gate 3 on the 5th.
Oh, wow. Good.
It's not just him though. It's three of them playing together.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to do a multiplayer Baldur's Gate 3.
Do you want me to send you the links to the nudity mods for the girls?
We're not playing with any mods at all.
Come on, you need the nudity and multi-polyamory mods.
Yeah, I think we can do without that.
Well, I couldn't.
Well, yeah, it's not my channel, so
Anyway, no, that'll be good. That's a fun game, and hopefully you'll have more success than me. I've been playing it for 6 months and I'm still not finished. So, yeah, look forward to that, mate. Thanks again for popping in, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and come back again soon.
I'll try it. I just got to make sure to schedule time off. I went in early this morning so I could make it try and get here. So.
Oh, no, I appreciate that very much, mate. And as I say, it's always good to see you.
All right, have a good one.
Cheers, John. Take care, mate.
See you,
Bye.
John.
Bye.
Bye.
Can you imagine if there were two of me? How awesome would that be? Yeah. Yeah, so check out John, who does a lot of great shows over on Pop Culture Minefield. He's just done this fantastic Fallout playthrough, Tale of Two Wastelands, which I did start playing, and I'm going to go back to at some point. And now he's going to start on Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm not the only one playing it. That's good.
He's on my show every Wednesday too. State of the Atmosphere.
He's
Pop
a great
Culture show.
He's a great guy. Writes
Yeah, he
books
is.
as well. Writes books. Check his books out.
Yeah. Check out John Schmidt on the Amazon store. He's got a couple of books out and plenty of merch too.
Oh yeah, no, he's a great guy. So in Pop Culture Minefield, great channel.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, the bad guys are out to get Alex.
Yep.
Because they destroyed all the other starfighters.
Mm-hmm.
He truly is the last starfighter.
He is the last starfighter.
He is the last starfighter.
There's that ugly sumbitch.
Ugly sumbitch. So there's a nice little interlude of action. There's action back on the planet where he has to defend, him and Centauri have to defend themselves. The Beta has to play a role in that too later.
One of my favorite scenes in this movie is, I do like how they keep coming back to Earth and showing what's going on there with Beta and everything.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about some of the heart of the movie. You get some of that here because pretty sure here coming up, our man gets shot here pretty quick.
He does. And
Centauri, yeah.
And of course, at some point, we believe he's not coming back.
Right.
Yes.
But my favorite scene, I think, later on, and we'll see it in the slideshow, is when Beta comes clean to her and she freaks out and figures out, oh my God, right?
Yeah. Just after he'd covered her in blue, gooey fluid.
Right. That is awesome. Yeah. It's a great part of the movie.
Thank you for letting me do that, Maggie. Now I can reveal I'm a robot. Yeah.
Right.
I'm cheapening the whole experience. But yeah, he's right. Centauri's right all the time. He's got no chance down here.
He's hurting. Look at him. He's just trying to make it back.
Yeah. And he makes the most dodgy landing because the whole, as you can see his...
right. He's hurting.
Yeah. He makes the most dodgy landing because obviously the platform is all blown up.
Mm-hmm.
How they went to the trouble of carrying those big rocks up there to that space station. Must have taken a lot of
Well,
fuel.
it was on the side of a mountain, and they got hit with
That's
meteor
true.
bombs, so I'm
Yeah.
sure there's fragments of rock everywhere. You know.
So, but they didn't destroy the place, which is good. And they let one gun stars left. Just one, isn't that weird?
It's a prototype, though.
I love when he's on the Earth and the guy says, "I'll take you to the doctor." Says, "I don't need any witch doctors or mumbo jumbo cures. I take your native superstitious cures."
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
And it's true. He doesn't need them. It's true.
Till the next dimension, old friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Centauri's gone. Guy that talked him into it, right?
He's gone. We think. Do we know? But yeah, Alex has got this fear of failing, which is why he doesn't want to. I'm reading thematic notes that I wrote here.
Yeah.
See, in the game, it doesn't matter if you fail, but in the Gunstar, it matters a lot.
Oh, God, here we go. Lewis wakes
the
up while he's
head.
repairing himself,
I
yeah.
I love the head, and I love it when he pulls the nose to make the head shake. make it go like this.
And he sees another bounty hunter coming in, doesn't he?
Yeah,
When
he
he's
does.
doing that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, it is a great arc and hero's journey. He doesn't want to be part of this. He doesn't want to be a hero. He's scared of failing. He doesn't think he can do it, but he gradually realizes he has to do it.
Yeah.
Because it means that his actual world and family are at threat too.
Yeah.
So
those of us that saw this movie back then, adore this
beautifully
flick.
written. Yeah.
But it always seemed to me like this one is kind of like John Carter. It didn't make a shit ton of money because people really didn't know what they were going to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did. I mean, they showed some of the CGI in the commercials, but not much. You know. But kind of like John Carter. John Carter. If they'd have called it John Carter of Mars, everybody would have known what that movie was.
Yeah.
But that's another whole nother
I know, and
show
I do
about
love
how
that
they
movie.
Messed that up.
I do love that movie.
Well, it's
a
a great movie, man.
I
You
wish there'd
kidding me?
been more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love Taylor Kitsch. She's one of my favorite actors.
Yep.
And good Canadian kid. Hang on, did I play this?
Centauri's the name. I invented Starfighter, which is why I'm here.
It is?
It is. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance. Step into my office. That's it.
It's a short clip, but it shows you how great Robert Preston was
is,
in that
yeah.
role. Yeah. But yes, John Carter is definitely on the list to do as well.
Oh yeah, that scene where he's just remembering the war and all those guys are attacking him and bodies are just piling up. That friggin' part is awesome. Man.
Was this where he said Is this where he says how many are left? Well, this is it. Yeah. How?
Yeah.
So he asks Greg, how many are left? And Greg goes, including you. 1.
Yeah, he says that it'll be a slaughter, and he's like,
And he goes,
"That's the spirit."
That's right. No, for us. I love that. I do love that. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, this and Greg's quite dry. He's funny, but people are saying, they watched the. This is it. I watched it on TV and VHS multiple times, and now I've got the Blu-ray. I watched.
Well, I went and saw it twice in the theater, man. I love this movie.
Hell, I've watched it 3 times this week, and I'm still not bored with it. I could watch it again. I could watch it again. Absolutely, watch it again.
Yep.
It didn't make a lot of money. It kind of got its money back just because they didn't do a lot of marketing on it. So it took about double box office.
I would imagine it made its money back in the VHS
Yeah,
sales.
so VHS sales, cable TV sales, etc. It certainly wasn't a complete flop. It wasn't as big as they wanted. Oh, here he's
oh
like,
man, he doesn't know what to do.
What do I
Yeah,
do
he's like,
here? What am I gonna do?
Oh man.
How do you do this? Yes, it's.
Yeah, this is where he's practicing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's figured out though. You knock out the turret and you knock out the communications to the fighters, so they can't act as a unified thing. So he's starting to think about it. You almost feel sorry for the Kodan Armada. You do. No, you don't. But there you get some of these great graphics. I love that ship.
It is badass, dude. It's very,
beautiful ship.
Very cool design.
Yeah.
They really made some great ship designs between Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica and this. And even the bad guys here, man, are pretty cool looking.
And the cool part
these
with the
wedge
Gunstar
ships, yeah.
The cool part with the Gunstar is you can tell it took inspiration from the Viper and the X-Wing and all these other things, but it's a wholly unique design.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, the writer, that ship does look awesome. And I felt that the designs they did in this really didn't look like everything else. They did their best to make unique designs for the costumes, for the ships. Everything that looked pretty unique, which is hard to do in this genre. A spaceship is a spaceship, and you can add things on the side or whatever, but they never look completely different. But the Gunstar, I don't know if there's anything else that looks like that.
Yeah.
An equivalent.
Real quick, the scene that just happened right there. He was telling him, "Hey, you did it," and he's like, "You almost got me killed," And he goes, "Yeah, maybe you're not up for this," because he's trying to get him to realize he can actually do this.
Yes, he's
but
great.
He says, "I'll take you home now."
Greg's great. Yeah, he's the right guy to mentor a guy like Alex. Yeah, it's a very quotable movie. I mean, obviously we're not seeing all the lines, but there's some incredibly quotable lines.
It actually had some cultural influence too. I mean, the Star League and the little star emblem there are actually part of BattleTech lore.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because that came out in '84 as well.
Well, hell, arcade games at that time were huge. You know. Yeah. Absolutely.
So. So the writer, as we talked about at the beginning, he didn't do much else. He did that was it the Freddy's Nightmares we talked about?
Yep.
What did we talk? The writer did not do a ton of stuff. Jonathan
You're right,
Bechtel.
Big Dave. He says Greg was using reverse psychology. That's right. That's exactly what he was doing.
What did we say Jonathan Bechtel did, the writer? He did... My Science Project was a movie he did, and then Freddy's Nightmares. Yeah, so he hasn't... But he's a script doctor, I believe, so you don't see his name in a lot of stuff. But, I mean, if you ask me, he wrote a brilliant script here, because it's funny...
It's got everything. It's got a love story. It's got action.
And it uses the correct art.
Yeah, it's got world building, Yeah, I mean,
the hero's arc is great,
and the Rylands and all that stuff.
I don't know if we're past but when they're talking about their home planets and their families, and he says, "You live in a cave that moves." He's talking about the RV.
Yeah, right.
A cave that moves.
Wow.
It's just full of neat stuff like that, Now here's he's going to get to several bases further than Alex. I like Dalekis. So yeah,
Wham!
shit's going down here.
Yeah, it is. That's the bounty hunter taking another skin, right?
Yep. See, they think the Kodan think it's Alex. They were fooled by Beta. They've been fooled. I like that picture. It's nice.
Yeah.
They're fooled by Beta. So that's why they're spending their time going after him on the planet, and they think that's the last Starfighter. Suckers.
Yep. Suckers.
Yeah, it's Beta and switch.
There's a cave that goes places. Yeah.
Yeah, a
mobile cave that never went anywhere.
Fascinating. It's a great line. Love it. Love that line.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's telling him his plan, right? He said, "Let the Armada pass by, and we can get him from behind." Would have been a great plan. Yep.
Yeah. So he's Alex realizes he's got the moral responsibility. He's got to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't feel like he's responsible for this because he's not he doesn't know about any of these planets or this war. It's nothing to him, but because he's now Earth, now he knows Earth is threatened.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, didn't Centauri tell him that they're not going to stop there? They'll be here?
Oh, yeah. They'll go right through everybody. But so it was interesting because I was looking up and they said, there are some questions about here. Is the Star League right to recruit unknowing civilians?
Mm-hmm.
Basically. Or here's where he's...
Yep. He's working on it, man.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Talking about you go Beta. He's just doing what Homeboy's doing. Yeah, and he's listening in on everything.
He's got the Beta equipment.
Yep.
He needs to road test it. And what does it mean to be the last defense?
Oh my God, all the other girls meant nothing to me.
Should I talk dirty to you now?
Whoopsie.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a conscience, though, you have to say. But yeah, is it right to... What does it mean if you're the last line of defense for a civilization you've only just met that day,
Right.
It's a little bit heavy, don't you think? But, hey, it's something to struggle with. And then Beta being destroyed, sacrificing himself is the final thing for Alex.
Dude, the effects in this are awesome.
Oh, yeah, this stuff's great.
That whole fucking armada pouring through that place is fucking cool.
It is. It still looks good today. I know we're used to...
Look at that, man.
Look at that. That is fantastic.
That is fucking badass. Yeah.
I mean, it looks... For a film that's 41 years old...
Yeah.
It looks incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, CGI now looks crap compared to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they actually tried back then.
Yes, they went the distance to get it done.
And because you couldn't just redo it, I mean, like we said, it took 48 hours to render one frame, so it was going to look like what it was going to look like when it was done.
Yeah. Yes.
Because you couldn't afford to redo it. Whereas now, if something looks like complete trash, you just throw it away and restart and redo it.
So, yeah, they think that Alex is dead, the Starfighter is dead, but they've got a surprise coming.
Yep. This is awesome.
Yeah, and then we're getting into the real shit.
Yep.
Yeah, they get lasers, particle beams,
and after Beta wrecked there, didn't she look to the stars and say, "I love you, Alex Rogen," or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. I like this set. This is a really neat set.
Oh yeah.
Because you often see different bridge designs and command center designs, and they're all got their merits. I like that one.
Yep.
Yeah, now he's had enough of Baldy.
Yeah, I'm done with this dude. The frontier's down. We don't need this guy anymore.
Take his scepter and introduce it to him.
Right.
And we never see him again, I don't think.
No.
I think it's him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, boom. There we go.
The Armada's almost arrived.
Get the Rylos. Yeah, limitations breed creativity. Exactly.
Yeah, I believe he escapes, doesn't he? Yeah.
He does.
He escapes. Yeah.
I
think they were setting it up for a sequel, right?
Yeah, they were hedging their bets for that one, for sure. But so they're I like the theoretically.
What do you mean theoretically?
The Death Blossom. Theoretically, it should work. What do you mean theoretically? Yeah.
Open the Death Blossom petals. Yeah, this is badass
It's
right here, man.
just so good. Yeah, it's the moment everyone's waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
And he's finally got his mojo.
Yep.
Charge.
Now he's just flying through there shooting at him.
Yeah. And they're waiting until they're all on him. And then,
yep.
So I do have a tiny little clip of it. Oh, these were great. Look at this. Fantastic looking stuff.
Dude, the space battle at the end of this is awesome. Wait till they're on Death Blossom range.
Yeah. And the thing is, I would be puking my guts up if it was me.
Oh my God. Come on.
Let's show that clip now. Hang on. This one. That's it. Yeah, it's vomit comet.
Just taking them all out.
It's fun. It's such fun. Such a great moment. But yeah, there might be some physical problems in doing such a thing, but you know, maybe they have gravity inertia suppressors or dampeners or something. You know.
Aren't they going to ram him or something like that?
Yeah, there's going to be some ramming going on. They've got the Coda and they've got no weapons or whatever. They're going to ram.
So they're just going to ram the place. Yep.
Yeah. And then...
and they're waiting because the Death Blossom, the ship has to recover, right? Because it's used all its energy in one big burst.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to... He's getting the wires out in the back.
Right.
So I do like the lines that, what do? We die.
We die.
We die.
Yeah.
So I have to say, as bad guys, they were actually quite, they're evil, but they're not frothing at the mouth psychotics.
No. They're pretty smart dudes.
Yeah,
they were,
Yeah, we die. He accepted his fate quite gracefully. You know, the ship needs a cup of tea, some toast, in half an hour. Is it buttered toast? It needs buttered toast. That's what the ship needs. Hang on. I wanted to put a longer section, I had a longer one, and I kept cutting it, copyright claim, cutting it, copyright claim. I had to get it down to 9 seconds. Yeah, some of them were longer. That's a great, that's him destroying the ship.
Yep.
The enemy command ship.
Disabling it so it would drift
into the moon, which is a nice boom. And then you get your first shot really over Rylos on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And we get our big surprise, our heartwarming
Rebuild the Starfighter Legion.
Yes.
Yes.
And we get.
And then he points over there, and here he comes.
Yeah, and they
puts his face back on.
Puts his face on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine head of hair for an older guy.
Yeah.
Bastard.
He's wearing a wig. You know he's wearing a wig.
He's got a rug on. But yeah, he's back. Well, Earth, you don't think death is such a limited Earth concept,
right?
But he is.
But when he goes home to get Maggie is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's a hero here, dude.
I love it.
Everybody loves him, right?
I love the ship landing, and it's so big. Then you see the scale of it, because you don't really get the scale of that ship until that point.
Until they
you see it landing,
Mm-hmm.
And this I love the guy with the hat on. He's getting all pissed off about his truck and where is he gone? And you're about to get a surprise, buddy.
Yeah.
This baby really packs a punch.
I love what this guy says at the end of the movie. Yeah. We're going to be famous. Everybody everywhere is going to know what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you get the scale of the ship here, and they've only got a few minutes because you hear Greg say, "We got to stop the radar. We got to stay off the radar or whatever."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is Vernon Washington. There, as somebody said in the chat, this baby really packs a punch.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. Well filmed, very well filmed, and that gives you the scale. as he comes down in the elevator.
This is almost a Close Encounters moment. That they've never seen this before, right?
Yeah.
And here comes the prodigal son out of the ship. Yep.
So if it had been me and the other guys there, like the guy with the hat on the truck, I'd be going,
right, fuck you.
Sucker, bitch. Look at me. I told you I was getting out of here. Yeah, of course, he wants one thing. He only wants one thing. Well, the thing that Beta nearly got, but
a robot.
He wants Maggie. And Maggie me, or she me.
I love it how Greg tells everybody he saved even them. Very cool.
It reminds me a bit of the guy in Enemy Mine.
Yeah, it looks a lot like it with the scales and everything. Yeah,
we did that movie too, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
The new Predator movie, Predator Badlands. I got some serious Enemy vibes, Enemy Mine vibes from it.
Okay.
The relationship between the Predator and the robot. Yeah.
I like a smile like say, if this doesn't get him laid, nothing will.
Right.
That's right.
I knew you'd go one day, but I never expected this.
I thought he might have been better taking the Captain Kirk route and going for the space babes. There was a few of them up in that planet.
He's got to take this babe.
Come on, he could have had his pick of Rylos women.
Come on, bro.
I mean, they might have like 3 vaginas and 6 breasts. We don't know.
Nah, man.
That was crude, I know.
I'd take this one. Sorry. Well, I gotta go. If you're gonna stay, I gotta go. See ya. Bye.
Yeah,
take it easy.
I mean, he has got the. Yeah, at least he doesn't say, "Oh well, I'll stay then."
Yeah.
Let's see how I gotta. Oh, I've got one more clip. Hang on, just before just before we get to the climax. Yeah, love the scale of that.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Look at my star.
Look at my huge rocket.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, Maggie. This baby really packs a punch.
Yeah.
Yes, Centauri starts to sing.
Yeah.
No, this is funny. 76 Starfighter pilots died during the big parade.
Starlight, Starbright. Yeah.
76 trombones.
And the kid is going to play the game because he thinks he'll be able to go one day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Just such a great story. Such a fun story. We like fun on this channel. That's what we're all about.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. So there it was. Start practicing, kid. That's right. Let's hide that on the stream. There we go. So that was Last Starfighter. I know everyone in the chat was talking a lot of great stuff there about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, we've all watched it so many times.
Oh man, too many times. I love this movie. A
lot of people talk about, quite rightly, about the impact of Star Wars and Terminator and some of these other movies of that era, Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
I love this movie.
I do too. It ranks up there, if you ask me.
Underappreciated gem in many ways. Not just because of the effects, which were groundbreaking, but just the story is so nice. Such a good story. So it's well done.
Cool.
And it's good for all ages too. I mean, kids are gonna love the movie. I mean, teenagers obviously, like, that's who this was directed at.
Mm-hmm.
And even when you grow up and get older, it's still a good story.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, yes, and that's why I like to say it's super wholesome and better that it should be given the budget. A lot of love for this, and that's why I wanted to do it. I've always had a lot of love for it, and I love the messages in it. That like we might think we have some trivial skills, but if you've got the passion for something, and you could do something extraordinary.
You can, Don't make light of your talents and what you do.
Yeah.
Because, you and I know this from being on the earth more than 60 years, but I mean, I'm constantly reminded of what I've done for people with my artwork. You know what I mean? I went to my father-in-law's funeral, my first marriage. He had passed away, and my stepdaughter, Bobby Joe, couldn't come to the funeral. I said, don't worry about it. I'll represent. Yeah, I'll let him know what's going on, And I went to it, and sure enough, right by his casket was a drawing I had done with him. It's funny you mentioned the GTO earlier, of him next to his GTO, his favorite car. I had done a pen and ink drawing of it. And
nice.
From what everybody told me, that was one of his favorite pieces of artwork he ever owned. And,
Yeah. It's
so.
lovely. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
You never
please-
know what effect you're having on people, man.
Please God, bring these kinds of movies back. Absolutely. We had
Yep.
such great movies like this in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the thing. It wasn't
Gold
just
era.
this movie. You would get movies like this all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you've ever, like me, I mean, I supported, and I've got the Blu-ray of the In Search of Tomorrow, which is the documentary, like 6-hour long thing about 80s sci-fi.
Really?
I supported the crowdfunding of that and got all the stuff from it, like the T-shirt and the movie. It's a documentary. They did the horror one before that, Search of Darkness, and then they made this one, which was sci-fi. It's a focus on 80s sci-fi, and you look at it and you think, how many good movies there was. Not just the big ones. We talked about some earlier today, the smaller, low-budget one, Trancers, Night of the Comet. There was a whole ton of great ones.
Yeah, there was a ton of B movies around in this era that were just as good as the big ones.
Buckaroo Banzai.
Outland, freaking Dark Star, movies that probably don't get talked about enough, but were just as good as the blockbusters.
Absolutely, yeah. And I do like this message in this movie too. You're more capable than you think. You're destined for more than you know. Great line. And sharp little script there. Everything about it's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about this movie.
Nope.
And
they don't need to remake it, Hollywood.
No,
it's
they do
perfect
not.
just the way it is.
Nope, do not touch it. Stop it. Get off.
Leave that alone.
So, thank you for joining me on this stream, guys. I've really appreciated that. Thank you, John and Michael, for being here earlier as well. I appreciate all of your efforts on the panel once again, and for helping keep this show, making it what it is, which is fun. Stuff
Just
that we
guys
all
talking
love.
about shit we love.
Shit that we love.
Pretty cool
Yeah.
stuff.
What have you got coming up, Hope, in the immediate future, my friend?
Well, I'm just settling into a new job, so I may have to adjust my schedule a little bit. I'm probably going to get back into doing gaming stuff over on the YouTube side of things, and maybe do some gaming streams over there.
Nice.
But other than that, I'll probably be back to Midnight Mass at some point. I don't know with my schedule if that's going to work out, but I'll probably
People are missing it.
I know. I miss doing it, but it's just with the way my schedule works right now, I just can't be up that late on a Saturday night. But I will try to get back to it, and obviously we're doing stuff on Bonded by Metal.
Why don't you do noon mass instead of midnight?
Yeah, I was fixing to say, rebrand it and do it a different time of day, bro.
I could do that.
Yeah. Midday mass.
Yeah. But anyway, it'll be good to see you doing some stuff. I know your schedule's changed, but always good to see you doing things, mate, and always good to have you here.
Always great to
and
be here.
Go to the front door and check your parcels.
Yes. And, I mean, can't say enough good things about this movie. It was a big part of my childhood, and I love talking about it any time I get the chance.
Yeah. Cool. No, it's fun. That's why we do this, to talk about this good stuff. So some people that might not have seen it, and I know most people in the chat might just go, oh, I'll go look at that. They'll discover a gem.
And hopefully this episode turns into one like that Colossus episode where it blows up out of nowhere and people who've never heard of it get to see it for the first time.
I'd like a few more that did that. That would be nice.
Just keep doing your favorite sci-fi.
I'm not very good at promoting, but Joe, my friend, and we will be redirecting to you at the end. Is it DC Universe tonight?
It's DC Universe tonight. It's the last Monday of the month, and like me and Lunatic and Knox should be by tonight. Another regular from my channel. So.
Cool.
Yeah, we're going to play DC Universe Online and have a couple of cocktails to start the week off.
Cool. Yes. Very nice. Yes. Well, everybody go over. We will be redirecting over, so bookmark, click your notifications and just leave it on that screen and watch Joe later. playing some big-breasted woman in DC Universe.
You know it, man. It's Privateer and his band of bitches. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. As for me, I will be on Comics Division Monday Night Meltdown later. Next week, we'll be doing more Baldur's Gate 3. I think we'll finish the Orin Netherstone. I went away from it. I didn't finish
Did
it because I want to do that on the show.
On the show, okay.
Yeah, so I went off and did some other.
Because you were right there. You were fixing.
I was.
To do it too.
So I decided to come out of that, and I went and did the Steel Watch. Foundry blew that up, saved the Gondians.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That's great, man.
But I want to do the Netherstone stuff on screen if I can. We're
You
getting
can.
close.
You'll get through that in less than half a show.
Yeah, getting close to finishing that out. And then, as I said on a video, I'm looking to maybe do Styx Blades of Greed as a new game run through. If that game comes out before Christmas, since it's beginning to look unlike it, I think it doesn't look like it will because they said Q4 2025 and there's been no update. That usually implies it's going to come back. So, but I'll find something else to play. I've got a whole backlog of games I've never started yet. So. And I'll be trying to do some videos this week and stuff.
The shorts, yeah.
Stuff. The shorts every day. I do my vinyl collection. I got a couple of ideas for videos that I'm trying to finish off. I've been working on some for a while. As I said earlier, we'll do I haven't got a date yet, but the closest show to Christmas, I think we should do our least favorite Christmas songs, our worst Christmas songs, and we should really go to town on destroying those. That could be fun, and we'll get the chat to bring theirs too.
The chat gets to watch us suffer and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now I'd like to do something music related in 2 weeks' time. I had toyed with doing Detroit Rock City.
Ooh.
The movie.
Okay.
The movie.
Just so we have a little bit of an Ace Frehley connection because of his recent passing. That's certainly one of the thoughts. So I don't know if that would be something people would be keen on to talk about Detroit Rock City. So Big Dave K is asking if I'm done with the Macca records because I've been going through my Paul McCartney singles collection for about 6 weeks now. There's about 4 left. So we're not out of the MCs yet, and I'm doing the alphabetical stuff. Then we'll be moving on from them to Big Dave, so there will be relief. All I want for Christmas is you. Just throw me out the airlock. Yeah, that's, I agree. So that's the kind of thing we want to talk about pre-Christmas, but I think Detroit Rock City might be the 2 week from now, and then we'll see what happens.
What?
I'll only do it if that's what everybody wants. Maybe I'll give people a poll to choose because I've got 4 music things I was thinking of
There
doing.
you go. Put a poll up.
I'm going to start doing some videos. I know I did my Underlook Bands and Albums series, but I think I might just start turning to a series of videos on my formative albums of my life. I mean, not albums I made, albums I listened to.
Right.
So that's something I'm planning. A video about my time in the RAF. It wasn't that interesting. It really wasn't, and I don't have that much material to play with.
You'd be surprised. People find that interesting, dude.
Wasn't that
They do.
interesting? I mean, it had a little bit of a bump at the end with the Kuwait war, but anyway, thank you to everybody that was watching over on Twitter, because I know there were people watching, and there's certainly some people have clicked the heart button, so somebody was watching over there. So thank you for doing that. It says there's 139 people watching. Who knows?
I think that's cumulative, buddy.
Cumulative. And Rumble, thank you for anyone that was watching on Rumble. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone here on YouTube and the chats that have been on the screen. Thanks to the super chats. Thanks to the new new subscribers. Thanks to the mods, Debud, Davina, doing sterling work as usual, and anybody else that was modding along the way. Thanks to all the chatters. We had fun, and that's the main thing. Yes, we did. So till next time, as they say in most of my favorite Korean shows, stay well, don't skip your meals, and live your best life. And keep on rocking. We'll see you next time. Cheers, everyone.